Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another Ask an Attorney segment with Mike Kuna here from Kuna Law Firm PLLC. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
All right, let's get into it. So today's legal question is, I watched your show when you mentioned common law and civil law. Can you please tell me the difference? Because I know Andrew Tate was arrested in Romania, and I want to understand what's going on as I am a huge fan. So first, let's get into common law and civil law and maybe brief over a little bit of Andrew Tate.
Because Andrew Tate is really important. I never knew he existed until I Googled him. Saw a bunch of pictures with a guy flexing his muscles next to sports cars.
Yeah, so you clearly did your research. That's what you'll find.
First, let's speak about the United States and Romania and the differences. Let's imagine that Jillian here is a notorious bank robber.
Notorious. Okay, my side gig's going good.
An armed and trigger-happy one.
Oh, okay.
So Jillian here, let's imagine, lives in Romania. If the cops wanted to arrest Jillian in Romania, all they had to do is simply take her in, and they could have arrested her for 180 days without charging her, because that's how the law in Romania works. We have to remember this is the country where Vlad Dracula is from.
Oh, yeah. So it checks out.
Yeah. And Jillian wouldn't have been able to go out of jail because that's the law and that's the right of law enforcement. However, we as people who live in the United States of America don't appreciate enough our civil liberties and how much our system gives us. And we should, because in the United States, that could have never, ever happened. In here, you cannot hold a person in jail without a bond for absolutely no reason, even if they're notorious, armed, and trigger-happy.
Who would have thought?
Now for the differences between the systems. The common law system was invented centuries ago in medieval England, where the king's courts started adjudicating issues of civil disputes and even criminal disputes. While they did that, they decided to use a doctrine of precedence. Therefore, the body of law in common law is built from precedents and called either case law or judge-made law, because when judges adjudicate in a common law system, when they adjudicate a matter, they have to use precedents in order to interpret the laws of that legal system. The civil law system is quite different. It was invented approximately 2,000 years ago in ancient Rome. It was also revised somewhat during the times of the Renaissance, and then truly implemented on a large scale during the times of Napoleon Bonaparte. That system does not involve judge-made law or case law. It's built on codexes and statutory implementations of them. Meaning, in a civil law system, a judge can simply adjudicate a case, relying only on that specific case without the need to use a precedent, purely by interpreting the laws relating to that case. Same for attorneys. Attorneys in a common law system spend tens of thousands of hours researching legal precedents, using tools and different softwares and systems to do so, that are completely unnecessary in a civil law system. Also, we have to remember that both systems are extremely complex and widespread. And while the common law system is spread in North America, India, Australia, and New Zealand, the civil law system is spread out through Latin America and continental Europe. Either way, though, I cannot attest to the charges that Andrew Tate has procured. I do not know what they are. He hasn't been charged yet, or what the police investigation is. In both cases, you should have a person advocating on your behalf. And from what I understand, Andrew Tate does have an extensive legal team to take care of him.
Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds like I have a pretty impressive side gig, but it sounds like you have an even more impressive side gig as a history teacher or professor, just the way that you're handing out those facts. We love it. But we'll stick with law. And if you have a legal question, you can go to our website at valleynewslive.com and click on the Ask an Attorney tab.